Yeah, so I took over the store in June of 2023, so 2 years ago. And the first thing we did right away was get together with all the department heads and put a vision in place, put an objective. We put realistic, attainable goals of what we wanted to accomplish together with this store, and put everything on paper and just made sure that everybody understood the direction we're heading. After that, we preached that down through every employee in the store. So, we have 85 employees here in our facility. So we made sure that all 85 understood the goal, understood the vision, and how we were going to get there. So digital presence, we understood, is extremely important in the modern day. With 83% of our clients searching on their mobile device, we wanted to make sure that we were easy to find, presentable, and pretty much everywhere. So that's one of the areas that we focused on immediately, which was website. And we made sure that everything was simple, easy to find with very few clicks, such as scheduling your service appointment, searching for a new car, pre-owned car, things like that. So if a customer needed to schedule an appointment for service, we put that right on the home page, made it easy, big, bright, right at the top. We made new car vehicles accessible very easily with models on our site, with our pre-owned, things like that. We made sure that we were paired up with every dealer partner, Auto Trader, Car Gurus, Costco, things like that. So we made sure that our digital presence was huge on Google, on Facebook, on social media, stuff like that. So, 83% of consumers are using their mobile device for searching for their next vehicle. So we wanted to make sure that we were everywhere. So with our lot image, some of the things we did immediately was just to make our store more presentable by improving the landscaping. We cut down several trees to open up the store more from a street perspective. We made sure that the cars were staged all up front, clean, presentable. With the inside of the showroom, we improved the furniture. We replaced all the furniture. We put matching furniture, brand new lighting. We painted the walls. We improved the amenities with gourmet espresso coffee, and it gave a very warm feeling, comfortable, modern look. Things like that is what we focused on to bring the image of the store to a high level. Another really good question. Customer experience is very, very essential to a business. It can make or break a business. So what we did immediately was understand what our customers are saying, reading the feedback, reading them on Google reviews, on Yelp, reading our surveys that our customers would take after they purchase a new vehicle, and just addressing each one. And so we looked at all the touch points, the customer pain points, things like simple as our new vehicle delivery area, making sure that it was shaded area, things like that. Where the customer is sitting in the finance office, to make sure that it was air conditioned, that it had comfortable seating, things like that. We made sure that the customer would have a extremely great experience through their journey. So, and a lot of that obviously involved training. Lots of processes in place, daily training, and to the point where it just became repetition. So those are the things that we truly, focused on. So. So the way we increased our new car inventory is we started off 2 years ago by being overly sales efficient, and that makes the factory very happy. So the quicker you sell cars, the faster they allocate cars to you, and so we were able to earn more cars that way. And with our deep relationships with Hyundai, we were able to get extra allocations. And so now we're gotten to the point where we have 550 new Hyundais available, and so we have a color, every color, every trim for every preference. So we make sure that we have a wide selection, very diverse. And with our pre-owned, same thing. We take every trade-in, any customer that brings in a vehicle, we take in the vehicle. We have very, very a strict reconditioning process when it comes to used vehicles. So we have certified technicians that touch the vehicles and make sure that it goes to a 172-point inspection. And we have really high reconditioning standards, such as brakes reconditioning standards, and tires, and cosmetics. So we make sure if there's scratches and anything like that, we repair them. Those are the things that we took to a whole nother level. So to get our inventory at a higher amount, and to also offer quality. So the first thing we started off with was similar to the sales department, which was the image. So as soon as you pull into our service drive, how do we look? And we made sure that our imaging was presentable, our signage was up to date, that it was a clutter-free service drive. We made sure that our service advisors, our service team, our porters were all in uniform, dressed appropriately. Things like that. We went into these actual service advisor offices, their booths, and we looked in there and and said, hey, how would I feel if I was a customer servicing my vehicle in here? Would I feel comfortable in this office? And so those are the things we did, and we immediately changed furniture. We had all the advisor workstations replaced with sit-down desks as opposed to standing desks. Where the advisor and our customers can sit down. We went into the customer lounge. We wanted to make sure that the customer lounge was comfortable, that it was presentable. Also included amenities. We put snacks in there, cookies. We have gourmet espresso coffee, cold water. We have fans, air conditioning, things like that. We added Uber and Lyft services to pick up and drop off our clients. So the ones that are needing to get back to their day, and so we offer complimentary rides within 15 miles. We also increased our loaner vehicle fleet to 50 vehicles available. So if a customer needed to borrow a vehicle, we were able to offer that. So just things like that, and a lot of it just comes back to all the customer journey, all the pain points and touch points, and so we just looked at each point and just enhanced it. It's more of just doing right by your people, and your people will do right by you. It's kind of the philosophy that I've always had in my mindset with our employees. So just as important, customer satisfaction, employee satisfaction is just as important. So we made sure that every employee was taken care of as far as their schedule-wise. We accommodated schedules. If we have employees that are studying, going to school, things like that, so we accommodated their schedule. We have employees that are in sports where they coach and things like that, so we made sure that we accommodated that. It just comes down to taking care of your staff, and when you take care of your staff takes care of your customers. So you can't expect unhappy employees to create a great experience for your customers. So we took that very serious, and right away we made sure that we accommodated our employees, all their requests, things that they need. We did the best we could. We celebrated wins. We do monthly employee luncheons, employee appreciations. We have bowling nights, things like that. So just making sure that the employees feel respected, and know that they have a second home here. They're here almost more than they are than their own home. So just making sure that they feel the genuine appreciation from all managers, things like that. So I personally go around, often throughout the week and visit different departments and acknowledge the things that they do, and catch them by surprise. And it's nice to get a smile out of them, because they I'm sure they're thinking in their mind, going, how does my general manager know that I completed this work, and I'm somebody that's, not a department manager. So just things like that. We made sure that any type of requests employees have, that we sat down, we accommodated the best we could.